That damn penny. How much could a penny possibly weigh? The kid gets away though, right? Okay. I did not see that coming. Hey everybody, Big Tony here. So I just finished watching the brand new, well not brand new, but Final Destination Bloodlines. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't like it that much. It was good, but I honestly couldn't wait till it was over. And so that's a little disappointing. Because I really had a lot of high hopes for the movie. You know, I'm a big fan of the Final Destination franchise. The first two were really good. The others hit and miss. I figured that this one would be, you know, really good. It's been a while since we had one. We also have Tony Todd in here. This is his last movie that was going to do. Of course, as you guys know, he's gone. So rest in peace, Tony Todd. Honestly, I feel as though his performance was probably the best out of the movie. Even a couple of the deaths were kind of cliche. You know, you kind of saw them coming. Aside from the MRI scenes. Damn. You got a dick ring too? I told y'all he had one of them. You know, the main thing that I, you know, really didn't like was just, you know, for one, the music wasn't that great. How many times can you play that shout song? It's not a bad song, but it doesn't fit this movie. It just didn't work for me. I didn't like the music, even the character selections, the casting. I wasn't too thrilled with. The main character, Stephanie Reyes, really didn't do it for me. She did a good job, of course. It didn't make sense. I mean, her mom was white, her dad was Asian, she's Mexican. What's going on with that?
Hey, there she is.
Hey, Dad.
Welcome home.
Dad?
So glad you're here.
Thank you
so much.
Asian dad?
So great to see you.
White grandparents?
That for you?
Latina
Hey, sorry.
daughter?
Charlie took your room a while ago, and my files are in his room, so I made up.
How the hell does
file
that
for you.
work? The casting really didn't do it for me. I was hoping that we would see some characters from the older movies, the first movie, the second one, the third one, something. Give me something. I know a lot of people die in those movies, but there are some people who live, right? So I was expecting that, but we only got Tony Todd, which is great. You know, like I said, it's great to see him again, and his part was pretty emotional. It was probably the most emotional part of the movie, because as he was saying his lines, you pretty much knew, well, you know now that he passed away, but also you could see it in him when you watch the movie that, you know, it looked like he wasn't doing too hot.
You're all gonna die. And after that, I will too. Now that my old friend is gone, I'm retiring.
So what? You're just gonna leave us here? Damn, we need your help. Where are you going?
I intend to enjoy the time I have left. And I suggest that you do the same. Life is precious. Enjoy every single second. You ain't never know when. Good luck.
Tony Todd has always been a big inspiration to me, as far as horror movies and so on and so forth, and alternative things. A lot of times with, you know, minorities, black and brown folks, we tend to, you know, gravitate towards what's cool. Horror movies, you know, might not be the most cool thing, or, you know, the in thing. So, you know, seeing someone of color in all these movies, You know, it was really cool for me. It definitely helped inspire me getting to horror movies and different things like that. Also, his work as Candyman was incredible also. And that was, he did really good work. He always did great work with all his movies. And so that's why it was really good to see him in his last performance there. So once again, rest in peace, Tony Todd. Definitely going to miss you out of this franchise if they ever make another one. Really, I don't think they really need to make another one of these. This one didn't really bring anything new to the table. It kind of repeated some things that were already done. And just, honestly, I couldn't wait till the movie was over.
Death can't touch you.
How?
Let me do this.
He'll never let you get there on your own. But
I mean, even in the beginning, right in the beginning, it was a little cliche. It was a little boring, you know, oh, the nice couple, they're in love, so on and so forth. You know, that's great. But it just wasn't really anything refreshing brought into it. You kind of see the kills coming, rooftop lounge, you know, come on, you know, they're going to fall from there. Now, the most unique thing is that pennies, for whatever reason, whoever wrote this movie hates pennies. All right. And it's evident. The penny caused a number of deaths in the movie. I'm not going to give everything away, but expect to see a lot of pennies in this. Now, I tried to find a penny for this review. I can't even find one. So, you know, apparently, you know, maybe it's a good thing I don't find one. It could take me out. But expect that a lot in the movies. There are a lot of good kills in here. Nothing great, nothing overly creative. It's kind of like a domino effect, kind of like how it always was in every movie. But, you know, it's just, you could kind of see a lot of them coming. So, you know, there's that. Some things also didn't make sense. So, I mean, she linked up with her grandmother to discuss the dreams and premonition she was having. And then when her grandmother was like, yes, this is correct, this is what's happening, this is how you can save yourself, she suddenly didn't believe her and needed to run away and retreat.
Death is coming for our family. You don't believe me?
no, I think I made a mistake. I think it was probably just a dream.
No, wait. At least take the book. Stephanie.
Don't go out there. Ooh. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yep. Don't do it. Which ended up causing her grandmother to be killed as she had to step out of her safety, her little, what is that? Her little fortress of solitude there. And so she gets killed right away, which is really ridiculous. Had she had listened to her grandmother, she probably would have been knowledgeable enough to keep the entire family alive. So that part didn't make any sense. Some of the deaths were a little over the top also, like the one with the soccer ball. How did a soccer ball knock a grown full adult into a trash can, and then the trash can quickly put her into the actual dumpster, the back of the trash can dumpster, whatever you call that.
That's not coming for our family.
How much does this girl weigh? A soccer ball knocked her into a trash can? That CGI did not look good. Don't the trash man get out the trash truck first before doing this? Oh. Tender. Just one of the deaths that just didn't make sense, over the top. The character development was okay. It was decent. Honestly, I didn't really give a shit about anybody in the movie except Tony Todd. And that's not... Oh, well, also the Asian guy. I'm very happy that the Asian guy got to live. So there's that. The Asian guy and Tony Todd, I actually cared about. But these are two people that had very short parts of the movie. The people that we were left with, I didn't really care whether they lived or died. And I, maybe the writing or maybe just the poor character selections, I just didn't buy any of it. I didn't buy that they were a real family. And also, it just didn't make any sense. Again, Asian dad, white mom, Mexican daughter. The son or the brother looked believable. He actually looked legit, half Asian and half white. That stuff bothers me. I need to be able to believe that the story is real. I need to be able to believe that these characters are really going through what they're going through. I just didn't buy it that much. Nothing bad about the actors. They did good with what they were given, but maybe the writing was a little quick, or it cut out some things that maybe would have made me feel a little bit more deeper for these people. Some things didn't make sense with the ending. For instance, they try to go back to the grandmother's fortress of solitude there after she died there. That should have told you that it wasn't safe to go back there, but apparently they go in there. And now, mind you, they don't use a key to open the gate. They ram it. Wouldn't that potentially kill you? Whatever.
Okay, let's get inside. Shit.
What?
You could slip out of that. This was the dumbest part. Why the hell would you go in there? It seems to me, if you are trying to stay safe and be careful, maybe you wouldn't be ramming an RV filled with sharp objects and electrical equipment into a gate, which could do God knows what. And as you guys see or will see, it doesn't work out. So they quickly abandoned this plan of, hunkering down in this area or this home where they can stay safe. It fails, and it fails to shit. You see for yourself. So, I mean, towards the end, as it's wrapping up, it seems to be going well. I'm like, okay, let's see how this ends here. Someone's going to live, someone's going to die. Surprisingly, they both, spoilers, they both get the axe, the main character and her brother, which is great. I don't really like a happy ending where everyone lives and walks off to the sunset. With these types of movie, someone needs to get the axe. So that was great. But the way that they died was just very over the top. Again, the penny makes an appearance. That damn penny again. What's up with these pennies? This is why everybody hates them. I can't even find a penny for this review. From a penny. What is it with pennies in this movie? What did a penny do to you? Jesus. I feel like they could have found a much more creative way to take these characters out. I don't get what they had against the penny. I know that it represents the penny that, caused the disaster in the very beginning of the movie. But why a penny? Why not a silver dollar? Or a Sacagawea coin? Something unique. But hey, pennies, I guess maybe this was their way of helping them get their circulation again. As I mentioned, I tried to find a penny. I couldn't find one. So maybe I'll be on the lookout for one. Maybe not. I don't want to get axed next. But overall, folks, the movie was good. Would I buy it? No. Would I watch it again? Maybe. Just to see Tony Todd's part. As I mentioned, that part is very sentimental. But aside from that, it really didn't do it for me. All right. I know a lot of people like the movie. It looks like it got like a decent score here and there. Maybe it's made for a different generation. I'm 37 years old, so maybe this was made for the younger guys. If you've never seen a movie like this before, then it could shock you. The deaths could shock you. Didn't really do it for me. A lot of it was like gory. Don't get me wrong, the gore got me, definitely. But after a while, when you see these movies so much, you know, we've been watching how many Final Destination movies? What was this, the 6th or 7th one? It kind of all feels very similar. So, you know, again, it wasn't a bad film. It wasn't the worst out of the series. But if this is the last one, it's definitely a letdown. But check it out for yourself, guys. You know, you might like it. You might be able to tell me some things that I missed. So leave a comment. And if you like this video, like, subscribe, share it. If you hate it, tell me why. Don't just, oh, this video sucks. Give me constructive criticism. Let's talk in the comments. I'm here. But other than that, folks, we're going to do some more movie reviews on the channel. We also have more games coming. I do have a music channel also, some of you guys might know about. That's on the shelf for right now. Focusing on more gaming and more movie reviews for you guys. It seems to be that's a bit more popular, so we're gonna go that route. But definitely have more coming for you. So thank you guys for your time here, and definitely if you like the video, definitely leave a like. If not, leave a comment why. Either way, I'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching Big Tony's TV. Like, share, and subscribe, or else the penny will get you.
Yeah, or else.